everybody, and welcome back to Mind Your Money. My name is Tasha. If you're here for the first time, we are documenting our journey to debt freedom, financial independence while we build generational wealth on this channel. And we are starting with managing money, budgeting, saving, and getting out of debt, of course. So if any of that content interests you, please go ahead and click that red subscribe button, and don't forget to tap that notification bell so you'll know when to come back around. To all of my internet cousins, all of the fellow legacy builders, what's up? Thank you so much for coming back to another video. This is going to be me closing out our fourth paycheck of April 2021. And before we get started, I'm shouting out Leslie from the Mother Plan. She sent me some replacement envelopes that are super cute, and I want to make sure to show this to you guys. And she sent me a $1,000 placeholder. Isn't that really cute? My kids tried to grab a hold of it and it got a little ripped, so now I keep it in a secret place. Thank you for the envelopes for my boys. I think they came out really cute, and they are using them. Which one are they using? Because I only have 3 right now, so they are using them. See? And I have one for the baby too. So this is really nice, and I appreciate this. I appreciate you sending me these freebies. Plus the one that wasn't punched, she had resent that one to me. Thank you so much. If you don't know who Leslie is, I don't know where you've been, but please check her out. I'll make sure to link her channel in, I was going to say the show notes, y'all. Maybe I need to do a podcast. But in the pinned comment. All right, so now we need to get into this budget. So it is Thursday, April 22nd, I believe, when I'm recording this video, and we have already gotten paid. I know what my paycheck is because it's pretty much the same every single week. We did not use any rollover, and we had to spend money this week from the medical sinking fund for my youngest because I had to take him to the pediatrician. It's a whole thing, but that was $100. So I definitely want to make sure we put some money into medical. Just wanted to let you know that I still haven't figured out exactly how I want to split this up. If I want to continue with the same allocations to these other sinking funds or move them all to medical, because I want to get that built up, start getting that built back up again. We'll see. So let's start with the salary. Our salary for this week is as budgeted, and that was $900. That's how much we are paying ourselves this week. There's no rollover or additional income at this time, and our tithe is going to be the same at $112. So we take that off of the top. I always put it at the top first so I know how much we're working with after that. Okay, I'm starting over because I messed up too many times. So we are budgeting with $900. That's how much we paid ourselves. Our tithe is $112. Our rent contribution this time is $300. And for food, we spent $135.75. Somebody needs to slap me a little bit. I spent the 20 minutes on Sunday this week planning out the groceries, going through the pantry and the freezer and everything, counting out my coupons, and forgot to present them at the cashier. That's not what's up. So I did get 3,289 points back from Fetch. I got $3.60 rebate from Ibotta, and I saved $6 using the store rewards points and forgot to scan the daggone coupons. So I was over budget by $10.75. What is that? Wah, wah, wah. Now, the cell phone was $96 as we had initially budgeted. I hope this video doesn't look too janky. All right. The life insurance for my husband came out at $35.88. So let me put that in here. And now we can total up what we spent for giving and bills. All right, $679.63. So let's look at the 900, subtract the $679.63. We're left with $220.37 to work with. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we'll bring that down. $220.37. Now for household, Our monthly budget didn't allocate more than $25 for that, so we're not putting anything in there right now. The next time I go shopping for household supplies is going to be in May. I know it's a little, still 2 weeks away, but that's what it is. Nothing for miscellaneous. We didn't spend any miscellaneous money. The only money we spent this past week was from medical, and I've already transferred that money to pay back the credit card for that money. April challenges, we'll still get $50. And I actually want to put more, but we'll see what we can do for next week because it's a golden month. So $50 will still go to April challenges. And the zero out challenge will get 37 cents. That's it this week, 37 cents. So we can zero this out. For my spending and my hub spending, we're not getting anything. The boys are not getting any spending this week. So we have a total of $50.37 that is going towards our variable spending. And when we subtract that from the $220.37 we had left, we get $170. Let me put 0 for change. Okay, so we're going to carry that up. And now I'm going to zoom you guys in just a little bit. So I have to fold this book. Hold, please. Now, PC and Life, $170 is what's left. $20 still needs to go to PC and Life. And I have to make sure we fully fund this. We're about $60 away. We should be $40 away after this paycheck is allocated. And I think my cost to recertify my licenses is going to be less than $400. It might even be less than $200. Then my husband has to recertify his licenses too. So that's vehicle insurance for $20. The renter's insurance needs to get that $6. And what I think I'm going to do is put the rest of the money into medical because we took quite a bit out for that. So let's see what that is. If I'm going to put all of it into medical so we can try to build it back up, we need 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So $18 is going into medical and the rest will get 0. Which kind of hurts me a little bit. It hurts to do that. It hurts. Let me make sure my math is right. Good. It still meets that. And we're at $106 left. Okay. So now we bring down the $106 left over. We said we would put at least $32 towards Great Lakes. I'm still going to do that. And that's $32. That leaves us with $74 to work with. I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough. Oops. Okay, so we have $74 left to work with. The 52-week challenge is supposed to get $21, you guys. I need to put $64 into the 1 month ahead because we will fully be done with this. This is the last portion of our food category that's going into it. This will be done this week. So that means we have $10 left. Oh, this hurts a little bit. Like, oh my goodness. I want to be able to put $21 into the 52-week savings challenge. And this is what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to adjust the numbers here in the extra debt section because essentially the money that we're saving for the April savings challenges are going to be split up between the emergency fund and going towards debt. So even if I don't put this amount towards the debt right now, don't touch that. Even if I don't put this $32 towards the debt right now, I can still, Mommy said don't touch that. Then I could still put money towards the debt at the end of the month once we finish the savings challenges. So I think I am going to adjust that. See, budgets are meant to be flexible. They're meant to be flexible. So we had $106 left. Let's do the math with that really quickly. So $106. We need $85 to put towards our extra savings. So that's $21 left for Great Lakes. Let's make sure that can work. 106 minus 21 to Great Lakes, minus 21 to the 52-week savings challenge, and 64 to 1 month ahead. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put $21 here. That's $21 total. 106 minus 21 is 85. Okay, so we have 85 left, and we're done. We have a zero-based budget. Not as pretty as I would like it to be, and not even as fluid as I would like it to be, but this is about progress, y'all, not perfection. So we started with $900, and then we subtracted the $679.63 minus 50.37 minus 64, and then 21, and then 85, which should give us a zero-based budget, which is what I like. So let's check the numbers quickly. Boom, shakalaka. $900. So we have a zero-based budget. Trying to allocate money for spending, that was my money thought. And I needed to remind myself that you walk in prosperity. And that's not just for me, but that's for all of you. And prosperity is not just financially, but it's in every area of your life. So please remember that. And to keep contributing to 1 month ahead, because I felt like we might have to slow back on it. And I said, no, we promised ourselves that our priority goal would be to get 1 month ahead. And we did that. So if you haven't seen that video where I shared our progress with 1 month ahead, I'll link it up in the card so you can go and check it out and keep going. All right. Y'all thought I was finished. Y'all thought I was done. I ain't done yet. So we need to make sure to allocate money towards our challenges. This is going to be a heck of a video to try to edit out. Okay, so this is the savings for a rainy day. This is the Make It Rain savings challenge. I was supposed to put $60 aside. Whew. Okay. For week 4 of April, I pre-planned to put $60 aside, and I allocated $50, which is an issue. So we're not putting $60. We're going to put $50 aside. So let me figure this out quickly. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose 4 raindrops of 8 and 2 raindrops of 9 for $50 instead of the $60 that I had forgotten that I planned, because we don't have enough to do that just yet, which is still fine. I like this savings challenge, and I want everybody to know who's watching, it's not always going to be perfect. So every single time that you want to participate in a savings challenge, sometimes there are just so many. But I really do like this one that was introduced to us by Budgeting with Christina, because it's a really neat concept. And when I saw it, I said, I really want to do this one. But do your best, and it'll work out just fine. So I have all of my denominations sorted out. We are going to shade in our trackers. I have pink. I have purple, and I have blue, and I think that is the blue that I used. I didn't like this yellow one. Can you see that? Yes, you can, sort of. All right, you guys, it is about consistency. It is about consistency. It is not about perfection. So here we go. I chose $60. I had written it down on the sheet last week, but we only were able to put $50 this week. So I'm going to shade in 4 8s, and we're going to stuff our cash envelopes. Let's change it up and let's do a pink here. That's 1 8. That's 2. That's 3 and 4. And we need 2 9s, so I'll do the 9s in purple at the top here, and that will give us $50 to put aside this week. Okay. All right, that is $50. So let's get our purple pen, and for 4, 23, 21, we saved another $50 from our paycheck budgets. Perfect. So I'll take 20 and 40 and 50. All right. 2, 4, 5. We have, I said 2, 4, 5. That's just how I count. 20, 40, 50. $50 is going into our April savings challenge. Let's see how much we have after this. So we're going to add the 10 and the 20s. And let's see how much we have left. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 155, 160, 165, 166, 167. $167 in the Make It Rain challenge. That's not too bad. 167, you guys. So let's fill out our chart. I haven't transferred it yet as the time of recording, but I will do that. So for April 23rd, which is the actual pay date, we put aside $50 and we haven't transferred yet. So I'm not going to fill that out until I actually do it. And then we need to fill out the calendar portion so we know what's going on there. This is another $50 that went in on this date. That's it. I don't have any money to allocate towards the Make It Rain challenge, and I'm really sad about that. But that's where we are right now. So I think I already shared that, but we should have $30 in here so far. So 10, 20, 25, 30. We still have $30 in here, which is not too bad. We still have one more week to go, you guys. So let's see how we can make it rain next week for that. All right, and now we are going to shade in the last 4 beach balls for getting 1 month ahead on our groceries to fill this out. I'm so super excited because that means we are finished. The last thing we want to do by choice is to put $500 aside for inflation. So we'll do that within the next few paychecks. You guys, thank you so much for rocking out with me. I appreciate you so very much. Have a great and wonderful day and enjoy your weekend. Do something lovely for yourself. Make sure to prioritize your self-care and be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of the energy and the vibes around you, and keep trusting God. Mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives to its fullest. Bye for now.